Friends and gamers, this may seem goofy, but today I bring you my actual desktop, not just window capture, because I couldn't figure out how to do it with window capture, so we're just doing it this way. Anyways, this is the definitive Sanrio character ranking of 2025. I make the rules. I actually do make the rules today. So it's time for the yearly character ranking, and every single, like, you can sort by entry here, right? Every single year, Cinnamon Roll wins. And I don't have anything against Cinnamon Roll. What I do have is that I think other characters are better. And yes, this is the definitive, no questions asked. I'm not talk to the wall. I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm kidding. I literally do not care that much, but I thought it would be fun to rank all, what is it? Because you can sort by entry here, right? We're gonna sort by name, actually. So we're gonna have some fun. I would assume there's 40. How many are there? Like, how many are there? I haven't voted yet. Oh, 51, 88. Oh God. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a lot longer than I thought it might. This is an 80. There's no way that I'm not counting it, but that can't be 80. Anyways, this video almost didn't happen because the tier maker website has so many godforsaken ads on it. But if you like set up the page like this, it doesn't show them. So I think we're okay. Anyways, we're gonna rank the characters. I am gonna do it by name. This is why I have the actual like website up. We're doing this proper, and proper is sorting by name in alphabetical order. Actually, did they sort? No, they didn't do alphabetical order, because I was like, wait, Batsumara would be B. No, Agretsuko is like before. But anyways, I am not going to know all of these characters, quite frankly. And this is entirely vibes based. I also might be biased. But first of all, I do need to put my girl, maevely, up in S tier. That is no questions. This is my personal ranking. Maevely is number 1. She will stay in S tier because I said so. Starting with number 48, Adora Zatorumari. So this is actually one I don't know. She's cute though. I think she's cute. Little blue cat. She's slaying. I'm gonna put her in B because I don't feel any which way about her. We might move her, but I think she's cute. A lot of B and A are probably gonna be like the bulk of it. I genuinely don't know if anyone will be in D, but we'll see. So yeah, moving on. We have number 45. No, number 45. Agretsuko, a classic. Not really. I feel like Agretsuko is a newer one. No. Again, I mean, I have some Agretsuko stuff. I like the angry office worker vibe because I've been there, done that. But she's not one of my favorites. I think I would honestly put her in B too. Like, she's fine. And if A is like the best and then S is like reserved for best of the best, I feel like B is like normal. B is like, I like you, but if there was merch of other characters, I would probably go for the merch of the other character. You know, like I do have Agretsuko stuff, but it's like just like stickers. It's like stickers. So I've bought stickers. I think we're gonna, I'm gonna stick with B. I'm gonna stick with B because I feel like I don't want to say she's a little bit overrated, but like this is one of the normal ones. Like everyone knows Agretsuko because she is newer. So like there's like, I think there was like a Netflix cartoon or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep her in B. Not one of my favorites, absolutely all-time favorites, but I don't hate her because I don't think I hate anyone. So number 11, moving on. I don't know how to say this. Eruna Peckle? I don't know. I have no connection to this one. And again, it's kind of like the vibe of, I don't want to put them in C though. I don't want to put them like all the way, like I feel bad putting, I feel like C isn't bad. It's like mid-tier. C is technically mid-tier. We don't have, there's no E or F on this. I feel like we won't have any E's or F's. So like technically, hypothetically, all of these like C and above is like, they're great. So we probably will have very few, if any, D's. So I feel like that makes sense. That makes sense, right? I have no connection to this duck, but they're cute. If I saw like art of this out in the wild, aka Twitter, I'd think it's cute, but I wouldn't like retweet it. I might favorite it depending on what the art looked like, but I wouldn't retweet it. And I feel like that's a good tier rank for C. I would not retweet this, but I might like it. I have no connection to this duck. I'm gonna be so real. Anyways, an actual this is an actual classic. I didn't know that Batsumaru's government name was Bad Batsumaru. Number 13, Bad Batsumaru. I am putting Batsumaru in. I need like an A.5 or like a B.5 technically. I would put Batsumaru like right here, like on the line between A and B. Because again, if there was other options for merch, I would not directly go for Batsumaru merch, but I love Batsumaru. So I think I'm gonna put them in A because they're a little bit silly and I love them. It's also a classic one. So like everyone knows Batsumaru. Come on. I'm gonna keep Batsumaru there and we might move them eventually. I don't know. This is another one I don't know. Number 54, Beat Cats. It's giving Cats the musical, and I almost for that reason. It's like Cats the musical if it was Littlest Pet Shop. Does this make sense? But almost for that reason, I kind of want to put them in D. Listen, I know we share a color palette, right? But I get bad vibes from these two. I'm not sure if I like them. I'm uncomfortable with the energy that's been created in the studio. Therefore, I'm putting them in D. Number 31, Bon Bon Ribbon. Bon Bon Ribbon is a character I have seen before, but again, have no real like connection to. And like we have Buzz Animal below, and that's like the same deal with Bon Bon Ribbon. But I kind of like Buzz Animal better because they're goofy and silly and fun, but also Bon Bon Ribbon is adorable. Like it's two sides of the same coin. And I'm not really sure, like I think we have to do Bon Bon Ribbon and Buzz Animal together for that purpose. Like, all right, hear me out. Buzz Animal, I would put at the very beginning of B, right? I can't put them at the very beginning because I was legally not allowed to move the cat. However, Bon Bon Ribbon, I would just put normally in the middle of B. That's kind of how I feel about these two. They also both start with B, so I feel like it makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna keep them there. All right, number 51. Number 51 is Buddy Yeti. It's giving children's cartoon but like a PBS children's cartoon, so like it's like kind of grating as an adult, but not entirely. Like it has its moments where it's like, oh, this is fine. I'm not gonna scream. This is fine. I've been traumatized by the years I spent babysitting. Anyways, I have to put them in C. It's giving like, it's not like, was it Wow Wow Wubsy? It's not giving that, but like maybe a side character and a spin-off of that, possibly. I'm uncomfortable with that. So you're going, you know what? I have to put it in D. I have to put Buddy Eddie in D. Listen, Eddie, I can't vibe with you. Please leave. Number 80, speaking of characters that look like they're from a children's cartoon, Bunny and Maddie. Again, I don't like, it's not a favorite. Not a favorite. I'm putting it in D. We're having a lot more Ds here than I thought. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe I'm being a little bit of a hater. It is a Friday right after work. But hypothetically, none of these are bad. None of these are bad. D is really just the tier for I don't like the vibe of this one. And so we're gonna move on. Speaking of vibes though, number 62, Carabatics. I love Carabatics. This is my first time seeing them. And immediately I would like to put them in A. I would like to put them in A. I mean, if you look kind of what we have going in A in the beginning of B, there's a pattern here. I like goofy little guys. I do. So I'm putting Carabatics in A. I am. I think that's good. I think that's good. Then we have number 29, Charmy Kitty. Obviously, everyone knows Charmy Kitty. Charmy Kitty's a classic. I don't love Charmy Kitty. It's for the same reason that Bon Bon Ribbon is like the mid-tier B. I don't like the really like the coquette vibe ones are not my favorites. It's like, I just don't, like the ones that all like the TikTok girlies enjoy, I don't vibe with as much. Like the very like pretty ones. I like a silly little guy. So you see that the dilemma here, I'm putting Charmy Kitty in C. C for Charmy Kitty. That is the Charmy Kitty tier. I would much rather go for, oh God, what's like another cat that's not Hello Kitty? Because I know there's other cats. I'd rather have Kuromi merch than Charmy Kitty. I'm gonna be so real. Kuromi isn't even a cat. Oh no, I do not know what Kuromi is. This like bunny with the red eyes down here, I don't know your name, but I'd rather have merch of that one. Oh, or Choco Cat. I love Choco Cat. We'll get to Choco Cat in a second. But Charmy Kitty is going in C. I'm sorry. Number 41, Cheery Chums. It's giving children's animation. A lot of these are like little characters for children, so that makes sense, obviously. But I've been traumatized by the years I spent babysitting. So anytime I see something that looks too much like a children's cartoon character, I die a little bit more inside. So, and I wouldn't go for those characters. So Cheery Chums, I'm sorry, you're being put in D tier. Number 88, this has to be French or something. Cherina Cherine? I've never seen this one until today, but I actually am gonna put it in C because I think it's cute. I do think this one's cute, but I also love bears. I can't tell if this is bears or mice, but I think mice are cute, like the concept of mice. I think they're cute as well. So I like this. I like the mouse bears with the cherries. I think they're cute. So I'm putting them in C. They're gonna stay there. 46, moving on. Choco Cat. We're like speed running these, I feel like. I'm trying to speed run these because I don't want this video to be like an hour long of just ranking Sanrio characters, so I'm trying to be as fast as I can here. Anyways, Choco Cat, I'm torn between B and A. I have like the same tier like between B and A. I would put Choco Cat between B and A with Boss Animal, quite frankly. So I'm gonna put them right there. because I do really enjoy Choco Cat. I think Choco Cat is adorable. I almost want to put Boss Animal. You know what? I'm moving Boss Animal and Choco Cat, both of them, up to A because I said so, and I would get merch of them. Like, A is the tier of I would go out of my way to buy merch of this character. I think they're the cutest thing ever, and I would cry if I had merch of that. I probably will, and I probably will have merch of some of these. But B is like thin ice. Maybe you'll get merch. Maybe I'll just retweet your art on Twitter. C is I'll like the art, and D is I'm a scroll past bestie. I'm gonna scroll past. S is this is the character I'm voting for, argue with the wall. So moving on, we do in fact have number 1. Oh, I think this is actually the rankings, maybe? I'm not sure. But number 1 is Cinnamoroll. Cinnamoroll I am torn between because I do have Cinnamoroll merch because it's very easy to get Cinnamoroll merch in the US. Like it's stupid easy because this is one of, if not the most popular Sanrio character in existence is Cinnamoroll. I would arguably say in this year of 2025, Cinnamoroll is more popular than Hello Kitty itself because Cinnamoroll is winning the poll right now. So they won last year as well, I think. So there's that. Would it be a hot take to put Cinnamoroll in B? I might get merch, but I also might just retweet your art on Twitter because also the most recent piece of Cinnamoroll merch I bought was, in fact, I didn't even buy it. It was the free little keychain that came with my Hello Kitty shoes. So I think I'm gonna have to put Cinnamoroll in B. I think I am. I know this. I'm gonna get jumped for this. I'm gonna get jumped for putting Cinnamoroll in B, but this is my entirely subjective tier ranking of Sanrio characters. And Cinnamoroll, you know, I'll put him up in the front. Like, we can put him up in the front here of trying to get them in the front because like I have merch. I do, but the most recent piece of merch I didn't even buy. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get jumped for that take. I think I might get jumped. Anyways, moving on. Kogemune. I don't know if I said that right. Number 12. This one's cute. Honestly, truly, I think I'm kind of between, like I need a tier between C and B for this one. That's how I feel about you. I think because I see the one that's next, you know what? I'm gonna put you at the top of C because I like you. I like you. Goofy little cloud, I like you. Okay. Number 19 is next. This is a mouthful. This is a mouthful for me. Koro Kuriben. They are not next on the list. Where are you? Koro, are you not on the, oh no, we found them. Okay, you are going in A because I love you. I love this one. Koro, I have seen before. Obviously, I know this one. I was obsessed with, like, I really wanted like a hamster or a guinea pig in like elementary school for some reason. I think it's just because it was like cuteness, aggression sort of vibes where I was like, you are tiny and cute and I want one. But I can barely take care of myself, so it's probably a good thing I didn't get a pet back then. But I love this little hamster. Also, it kind of reminds me of Hamtaro, and that's probably what I wanted, a hamster. I was also obsessed with Hamtaro as a child. That makes a lot more sense. Anyways, they're going in A because I love them. Look at that. So Koro is going in A rank because I said so. In fact, I'm gonna move them up next to Batsmaru in A rank because I love them that much. So number 28, another classic, Dear Daniel. I always thought Dear Daniel was kind of mid. I'm gonna be honest. Like the cartoons, they were just there. They were just there. So I'm gonna put Dear Daniel in either, like, I need, but we'll put do we want to put Dear Daniel at the top of D? I think so. I think we want to put Dear Daniel at the top of D. You are mid, and I would put you in C, but now that I think about it, if I scrolled past art of this character, I probably would just scroll past, you know, or like merch, I would just scroll past. No opinion. So I think you have to go in D. The only thing that would be stopping that, merch or art of Dear Daniel with Hello Kitty might change things there. But also, I'm now seeing that there's 90 images in this, so it's more than I thought. All right, number 57, Fresh Punch. Fresh Punch. I've never seen this character, but I kind of like the little gumball machine art. It's cute, but it also does look like a Canva graphic. So I think we're gonna put it in C for Canva. But like I could see myself buying, like if they made merch of this one, I could see myself buying it. I could. I think we're gonna put you at the top of C because I think I have to put it in B actually. Fresh Punch. Would I buy merch of this? Because B is I might buy merch, but most likely I would just retweet art of this on Twitter tier. A is the retweeting art, buying merch, the whole 9 yards, everything. I love these characters. Whereas B is like, maybe we'll buy some merch. And I could see myself possibly buying merch of this. The thing is though, I don't think I would retweet art because it is just a gumball machine, you know? It is just a gumball machine. I think we're gonna move you to, I think we're gonna put you at the top of C. I think we're just gonna put you there because it evens out. Anyways, number 21, Galparu. You're cute, but again, I just don't vibe as much with this one. Would you think I would? Because like it has a little tail and little horns. It has similar colors, you know? But I just don't vibe with it. I think it's the same deal with Charmy Kitty. Same deal I have with Charmy Kitty, where like hypothetically I should like this, but I don't. So we're gonna put Gaparu next to Charmy Kitty because I have the same energy about those two, you know? I also would like to move up the Cherry Twins because I do like them quite a bit. Okay, we have a trio next, number 47, Goro Picadon. So that's you guys here. I just don't vibe with this. I don't vibe with the trios apparently as much as you think I would. So I don't vibe. I'd scroll past. Maybe if it was, I'd scroll past. I scroll past. All right. Another goat, number 16, Gudetama. I have to put Gudetama in A. I do have Gudetama merch. I seek out Gudetama merch. I love this stupid little egg. I do love the egg, all right? I know it's like kind of basic to love the egg, but I do love Gudetama. I do, and I always have, and no one can change that, all right? You can't change my mind about that. Gudetama is one of the goats. Ooh, but do I want to put Gudetama in S? No, I'll keep them on A. I'll keep them in A. They can go like near the top of A. I want Core. They can go near the top of A. Cause like I do like Gudetama, but not like enough to vote for Gudetama, you know? I think that's the distinction. Yes, I do have merch of Gudetama. I would buy more merch of Gudetama if I saw something I liked, but I wouldn't vote for Gudetama. So there is that. Okay, already? No. Number 44, Haguruman style, it is a tooth. I didn't realize that from the picture here, but considering I have teeth-related trauma, you're going in D, and you're staying at the very bottom of D because you give me bad vibes and stress me out, so you're staying there. Okay. Number 14, I love this one. Hanama Robake, you are going in A rank because I love this little ghost. It's giving like Mimikyu, but like ditto Mimikyu. I love it. I love it so much. I love it. This is actually a new one for me. I didn't know about this one, but I love them. And so they are gonna go in A, and I'm keeping them there. I want merch of this character. I do. I 200% do. I love goofy little things. All right. Another classic, number 8 is next, Hangyodon. I do like goofy little guys, so I'm gonna put Hangyodon in B. Hangyodon deserves better, right? Hangyodon deserves more recognition for being a silly, goofy little guy, and I love them. So we're putting them in B, because I might buy merch of Hangyodon. I most definitely would probably retweet art of Hangyodon on Twitter. Like, we're mid-tier, but like a good, because all of these, like, I would say C and D is like the mid-tier here, because we don't have anything below that, because I love all these characters. We can't go below D. But I wouldn't put them in A. But I definitely would put them in B, quite frankly. I think they deserve it, and they deserve their flowers. They do. Number 5, a character that definitely does not deserve their flowers. They've had so many flowers, but I still love them, is Hello Kitty. I do have to put Hello Kitty in A for the sole purpose of I'm not voting for Hello Kitty. I wouldn't vote for Hello Kitty, but I have plenty of Hello Kitty merch. I literally I'm staring at some Hello Kitty merch on my desk right now. So yeah, Hello Kitty is great. But it is a basic choice, but they are like the icon of Sanrio, so there's that. But I'm putting Hello Kitty in A. As my personal ranking, Hello Kitty is going in A. All right, are we all on the same page now? Cool. Like, yes, this is a character that I have been with since I was a very young child, but I'm not voting for Hello Kitty because I like other characters more. Okay, I didn't know you were Hello Mimi. I thought you were just, is it Mimi or Mimi? I always thought they were just Mimi. Like M-I-M-I, is this like a Mandela effect? Is that what that is? Because I thought they were just Mimi. But this is, I don't know what Mimi. I'm calling you Mimi. I can't call you Hello Mimi. You're Mimi in my brain. Because that's what I grew up with, is you being called Mimi. I don't know Mimi's relation to Hello Kitty, but I do remember them, I like very possibly remember them being in like the cartoons. Because there was Hello Kitty cartoons at one point in time. Because I distinctly remember watching them multiple times on like rented, not cassettes, what? VHS tape. Like rented VHS tapes from Blockbuster in the basement, watching this on repeat for like a whole entire weekend. So I remember like the core pillars of this. I also had like toys, and I remember Mimi being there, but I don't remember a ton. I'm gonna put Mimi in C. I'm gonna again, I have attachment to Mimi, but I probably wouldn't buy merch of Mimi unless it came with Hello Kitty merch, because that's how I got the little toys as a kid. It came with Hello Kitty. That could have been Dear Daniel. I think it was Mimi. But I wouldn't buy merch. Might like some art on Twitter though. Depends. Okay, number 61, Humming Mint. I have seen Humming Mint before, but this is another one where I don't really have any strong attachment. Like, again, you think I would because like their color scheme is kind of reminiscent of mine with the pinks and the blues, but I don't really have any sort of attachment to Humming Mint, so they're gonna go in C tier, which is the one that I don't have the attachment to, but it's still cute. So I don't get bad vibes. So I'm gonna put Humming Mint in C tier, I think. I think that's good. I've never seen this character in my life, but I think I might love them. Number 53, Ichigo Men. It's just Hello Kitty as a little strawberry superhero. And I gotta put them in B at least for that. You know, Ichigo-man is going in A. I make the rules. It's just Hello Kitty as a strawberry superhero. I would have thought this was Hello Kitty as a strawberry superhero. I would not know this was a separate character, quite frankly. But I love them. And I would buy silly merch of this. I would. So they have to go in A, I think, for that reason, quite frankly. All right, speaking of the bunny with the red eyes, number 36 is Jewel Pet. I would like to immediately put Jewel Pet in B because I've never seen this character until today, but I love them. And there's a good chance I would buy merch. Or like if I got this character, like a figurine or like a little plushie or something of this character in a blind box, I'd be ecstatic. Like I'd be so happy. I love the vibes here with like the very like big red eyes on the bunny. I think that's cool. I think that's cool, quite frankly. They're going in B. Next, number 25, Kabuki Nyanto. This is another character I haven't seen until today, but I'm immediately putting them in B because I love their design. I really do. I love this little cat, so I'm putting them in B. I make the rules. Number 55, Kashiwonka Mochi. I'm between B and C for this one because I think it's cute. If I would buy a stress ball of this so fast. I would. I think I'm gonna put you in C, but it's like a high C. I will say that. Number 7, I did not know Kuropi had a government name. Kuropi? I did not know Kuropi had a government name. I'm torn between putting Kuropi in A or B because I do really like Kuropi. I love the little frog. Do I want to put him in A or B? Torn, I love a silly little guy. I'm putting Kuropi in A. I am, personally. I'm putting them in A. Okay. Number 18, Kirimi-chan. This is just, I think, a fish, like a slice of fish head thing. I would put this one in D, but it's a silly, goofy little guy, so I'm gonna put him in C. Like, I think it's a little stupid, so I'm gonna put it in C because I like that. I do. So you're going, like, D is like the ones I feel like almost indifferent towards, or like just have like an ominous vibe when I see. And I think Kirimi-chan is kind of funny, so I'll put them in C. Next is number 67. I wanted to say Kuma Alien, but it's Kuma Alien? It's a bear alien thing. Yeah. I feel indifferent towards this when you're going in D. It's like I just said before I like bears, but for whatever reason, this like nose I don't like. So you're going in D. Number 3, Kuromi. Listen, I put My Melody in S. So I just, by nature of the thing, Kuromi does also have to go in S. I will say, Melody is my favorite Sanrio character through and through. Always has been that way. However, sometimes my aesthetic fits Kuromi better. So I do have merch of both of them because also they're a duo, do not separate them. So like on my desk right now, I have 5 My Melody and or Kuromi merch pieces, 2 sets of My Melody and Kuromi matching, and then 1 thing of Melody separate. So that is the current setup of my desk. I'm like looking at my desk. They are Funko Pops. I apologize for that, but I think the Sanrio Funko Pops are cute. And I've said this before. I like Funko Pops because they're cursed and stupid looking. And we've already been over this. I like a silly little guy. So there's that. I haven't bought any recently because I know there's been controversy with the company itself. I don't want to support that anymore. So I'm not going to get rid of the ones I have. There's some I want to get rid of that I have in storage. But like most of them I'll keep, but I don't want to buy new ones. And that's where we're currently at. So I do have 2 sets of Melody and Kuromi on my desk. So there's that. I do have to put Kuromi in S tier for that reason. Anyways, like I did highly consider getting some of the Razor Kuromi merch when it dropped, like immediately. I did. I considered it even before it dropped. I didn't get any of it, but I did consider it. So, and I think it's all sold out now, but I think if they ever did a restock, heartbeat. I don't really keep up with Razor that much though. Anyways, number 68, Kusuri no Fukutaro. I feel indifferent towards this dog. You're going in D. I feel like D and C have more than I thought they would. But when we think about it, the fact that like D is just like C is the mid tier. Because if we had an E and an F, I probably wouldn't put anything in them anyways. So this D is my indifference tier. So there's that. Anyways, I'm putting the dog in D. D for dog. Number 10, moving on, a classic is Little Twin Stars. I think I would like to put Little Twin Stars in A because I love the like twin stars concept. I've seen some really cool merch and art of these two characters. Like this picture here is not doing them it's not doing them justice, quite frankly. I feel like they could have done better with the art for this because it's not doing them justice. They could have done better. But I do really like little twin stars, so I want to put them in A. I think they're cute. Little twin stars are going in A. Argue at the wall. They're also just a classic, and just like the star concept does wonders for fan art. So you're going in A. Number 39, Little Forest Fellow. I actually really like Little Forest Fellow. I'm gonna put them in B because they're like not a character I'm super familiar with. However, I think they're adorable. I love this style when they like do stylized little arts like that. A little gem. Also, I'm realizing they have the My Melody hat ear thing, so there's that already. Where it's like you see this character and it's like, is that a My Melody variant or a separate character? Kind of like with Ichigo Man. But yeah, you're going in B. I would put this one possibly, you know, we'll put them in like high in B because I could see myself buying a little plushie of Little Forest Fellow. That's so cute. Okay, I don't know how to say this because I immediately see the double L and want to say like Yoro, but I don't think that's how we're Yormanic. Number 32. I am putting this one in S rank because I love the like good and evil concept. Obviously, My Melody and Kuromi are in my S tier. This isn't another new character to me, but I love them and I think they're so cool. I think they're so cool. I love them. So we're gonna probably get some more S tier ones here going forward, but I do want to put them in S just because they have the same vibe as My Melody and Kuromi, but it's little demon things, and I think they're adorable and love them. So they're going in like hypothetically, I should probably put them in the top of A. You know, we're gonna put them in the very top of A because maybe we'll move them up in a minute because I only have 2 characters in S, but I'm also being a little bit like stingy with S because if I wasn't, everyone would be going in S. So there's that. But I do love this character and want to see more of it. All right. This is another new one for me, number 35. My Goen. I want to put these two in the top of B, I think, because again, this is a new one for me, but I have said this, I don't really like the trios of characters. I said this earlier, but I do like the duo characters. Obviously, my S tier is My Melody and Kuromi. I have multiple duos of characters, like pretty high up on here. Not the cats. We don't talk about the cats. But even like the bear mice with the cherries, I have like at the top of C. I guess I tend to like duos of characters with opposite vibes, quite frankly. I do enjoy that. So I think we're gonna put them, just because I don't really know these two characters, and they remind me of like the Pope anime character. Was this too niche on the internet? Pope or like the church or something made a little anime character a couple months ago and it has the same color scheme as these two. So that's the only thing keeping it from going up any higher, I think. Like these are estranged cousins to the Pope's anime character, I would say. Moving on, number 24, Mauern Cream, a classic. I'm not like indifferent, you know, I kind of am indifferent towards Mauern Cream. Again, for the same reason of like why Charmy Kitty isn't C. I don't tend to like the really girly ones. My Melody is an outlier, and I think it's because My Melody's thing, it's not like too overboard. You know, like the Bonbon Ribbon is a little bit overboard in like the frilly pink girly bunny concept, and I don't want it to go too overboard. I like a simple is better, but honestly, I kind of feel I have to put Mauern Cream in D tier because I'm just indifferent. Like I don't care about this character, but like they're cute, but I don't care about them fully, so they have to go in D. I'm sorry, it might be a hot take. Number 52. I've seen this character before. I did not know this was your government name. Listen, because this is all like one big chunk, I have to sound this out, okay? Marshmallow mitai na fua nyanko. So this little cat here. I also kind of feel indifferent towards the cat. Is that bad? I've seen this one before and I actually didn't know this was like an original character. I thought it was just kind of there because I've seen it like in the background. Listen, we said D was the tier for indifference. And I really feel indifferent towards this cat. Maybe I'm also just getting burnt out and want to be done because we still have like multiple things to go. Like we're nowhere near the end of this. So maybe that's the thing. I don't know. We're just gonna keep you in D tier. Moving on. Number 23. I can't say numbers now either. Marumo Fubiyori. I want to put you, I'm torn between B and A. Yeah, I'm putting you in B. I like this silly little bear with a blanket on its head. Do I want to put you in A? We're gonna, because I also think I want to move Bonbon Ribbon down to C. The more I think about it, I just want to move Bonbon Ribbon down to C. I'm sorry, Bonbon Ribbon. The more I think about it, it's too frilly for my personal taste, and so you have to go down to C. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with, we might move some things around when we're done, but I'm okay with that. Okay, next is number 74, Mellowtune. And this is my first time seeing Mellowtune and I love them. They're immediately going in B. Sometimes simple is better, all right? And this is as simple as it gets. It looks like a children's drawing and I love it. I'm putting Mellowtune in B. Argue with the wall. Next is number 50, Mucal Dreamy. Like Sparkle Dream, but it's a cat. You're going in, like, this is honestly might be the first one that I could see myself putting in like an E or F tier. I think as the more I do this, I'm getting more burnt out from doing this and becoming more and more of a hater. I'm putting Mucal Dreamy in D because I don't like this one. It again is just like too frilly for my liking, and this might be the first one I actually don't like. I'm sorry, Mucal Dreamy. But honestly, not my fave, not my fave. Number 27 then, Mino no Tabo. This is another classic that I can't find, and there you are. It's another classic, but it's also one that I feel indifferent towards. You know, like if D is there's 90 of these things. I'm gonna be indifferent towards a lot of them, and that's okay. Also, I kind of want to move Charmy Kitty down to D. Sorry. Anyways, number 6, we already did. The GOAT, My Melody. I'm not taking comments on this. Number 17 is My Sweet Piano. I actually do like, because I've said, one thing I've been saying a lot is I don't like the really frilly one, but sometimes I can make a concession, and My Sweet Piano is like pretty basic in their design. So I actually do like this character, and I'm putting them in B. I like this character. What can I say? They're going in B. But they are also another more like classic one, so there's probably just that. I like it better. A trio. There's another trio, and this might be the first trio I actually like. Number 66, Nora Nekoland. I saw this one coming up, and I actually really like this one to the point where I'm putting Nora Nekoland in B. Again, sometimes I think simple is better. I do think it's better. I love these silly little long cats. I do. You're going in B. Next, a group of 5. I don't even know what to call that. Number 38, nya ni nu nya nyon. Like little like vowel sound things. I feel really indifferent towards the baby cats. I'm gonna be so real because they're like half cat, half human baby. Yeah, I might put that below D. You're staying in that one. You're staying in that one. I don't want to talk about it. Number 81, gnocchi and penne, like pasta. I have to put these two in A. Immediately, I have to put these two in A just based on their names. Gnocchi, like that's a like gnocchi, right? That's a thing. Penne, the pasta. I love them. And I love them solely because like without the names, right? Just seeing the cats here. They're cats, it's fine. But like having the context of their name makes this so much better. It's like cats with silly names. I love cats with silly names. You're going in A. I love them. Next is number 43, Osaru no Monkichi. I feel indifferent towards this monkey. I'm gonna be so real. I know I've said simple is better, but I feel indifferent towards the monkey. I have to be honest. I have to speak my truth. I don't love the monkey. And for that, you're going in D. Then next is number 89, Pandapple. I love Pandapple. Pandapple goes in A. I stand by that. Pandapple is adorable and I love them. I would even consider putting Pandapple in S, quite frankly. But S I am saving specifically for My Melody and Kuromi at this point. I don't think anyone else would go. I don't think anyone else is gonna go in S. Might have some close ones. Do we want to start putting some in S? Because I honestly, truly, I could put Pandapple in S. I could stand by that one. Justice for Pandapple. I love Pandapple. Ooh, but Pandapple and the hamster, you know, I gotta put him there. Also, Batsmaru is getting demoted. Yeah, that's good. That's good for the top of A. Pandapple must go at the top of A. Number 63 then, I am uncomfortable with this guy. Pankunchi? I'm putting you in D because you have soulless eyes and it scares me. Number 85, Panapita. I'm indifferent towards this one. It kind of looks like a Sanrio character if it was made by Disney. And so you're going in D for Disney. Yeah, you're going in D for Disney. Speaking of characters from one corporation that look like they're made by another separate corporation. Number 49, Pata Pata Peppy. And you might be thinking, oh, that's the Duolingo owl. No, this looks like the how much does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop owl if it was a Sanrio character. But I don't hate that as much as the Disney Sanrio character. However, I also just don't love this design, so you're going in D. I'm being very mean towards these cute little characters. But it's kind of cathartic, and this is my first video recording back since I went through a mean spiral, like a mean spiral down. And so maybe I just need to be a little bit of a hater, you know? Number 42, Patty and Jimmy. They remind me of Rainbow Bright, but not in a good way, because I love Rainbow Bright. It reminds me of like Rainbow Bright if you took away the rainbow and made them like really, really obsessed with like America. like one of those. So I kind of want to also put them in D because I don't love the vibe. Like it almost feels like a worse version of Rainbow Bright, and for that you're going in D. Listen, they can't all be winners. And even the ones I'm putting in D, I still think are cute. They're just not my favorites. And we're like being hypercritical here. Okay to be hypercritical. Moving on to number 56, the Toys R Us giraffe if it was a Sanrio character. Pal people. I would like this one if it wasn't a baby. But because I'm like, I think it's the giraffe is cute, I'm gonna put you in C, I think. I'm gonna put the giraffe in C. It's different. It's not like another cat. It's different. I like that. Number 37, I immediately love this one. Petza Petza Minilian? I love this little Yeti. And like, I can't tell if this is supposed to be a dumpling or an onion, but I love them. And the face on the star. I want to put these three, the first trio to get to A. I saw this one coming up and I was like, I love this one and have to put it in A when we get there. And we're there. It's going in A. I said some of these were just going to be ranked based on vibes, and guess what? Vibes. Number 2, Pochacco. I am gonna put Pochacco in B, I think. I'm also debating if I want to put them at the top of C because they're not a fave. You know, looking at the other ones I have in C, Pochacco is gonna go in B. I actually think Pochacco is cute. I love the goofy little ears. It's like Snoopy if Snoopy was a Sanrio character, and I like that. I do like that. It's Snoopy. Okay, number 30, Pokyokyutan. I want to get more characters in C so that it's like more even, but I really like this one and want to put you in A. I want more of this character. I love this one, I think. I do. You're going in, I think I want to keep you in A. Yeah, I think this one's gonna stay in A. Because I'm just like looking, I think I'm saying Pyo. Pokyokyutan has a similar vibe to the bear with the blanket on its head, but I like it better. It reminds me of that one Lion Friends BTS character. Was it RJ, the one that was like the llama? I like that one. Similar vibe here. I like it. Give me more. Moving on, number 65. Pocopon's Diary. It's a little tanuki, and I am just now seeing this one, but I want to put it in B. Listen, I think the little tanuki's cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it in B, but also it could probably go in C. I would actually be okay putting you at the top of C. Yeah, we'll put you at the top of C. Okay. Number 4, Pom Pom Purin. I actually do have a little bit of Pom Pom Purin merch. I do. And so I think for that reason, I'm going to put Pom Pom Purin in A. That's like one of my more basic takes. That and Kuromi being an S, probably. But I do like Pom Pom Purin. I do. Actually, I have the Build-A-Bear zombie Pom Pom Purin, and it's one of my favorite plushies. I love it. I love zombie Pom Pom Purin, probably more than regular Pom Pom Purin. So there's that. I like Pom Pom Purin a lot. Anyways, Pom Pom Purin is going to go in A. I could honestly, you know, Pom Pom Purin is gonna go at the top of it because I'm like, they could go between A and S, quite frankly. So we're gonna put them at the very top of A. Yes. Number 82 is Puwawa. I kind of love Puwawa. They're very basic, but I love them, and almost like I'm torn between A and B for Puwawa. I really am. I really am. Oh, I don't know where I want to put you. Oh no. A, I think I'm gonna put Puwawa in B. Yes. Very basic, but I do like them. I like the little seal, the little yellow seal. I do. Next, we have Really Really Fairy. I've never seen this character before, but I think I want to put them in C. They're mid for me. Again, it's the like, I like this little character, which you think I would like this one more, considering we have some similar design elements, but they're not my favorite. So I'm gonna put them in C. It's the humanoid ones are really hit or miss. Like we have Little Twin Stars and the church twins up here that I think are cute, but then we have like some other humanoid ones like these, the American Rainbow Brights down at the bottom. So hit or miss. It's hit or miss. Next is number 86, Risuru. I kind of want to put Risuru in C as well. Again, I just don't, like I don't feel indifferent towards this little guy, but it's close. It's very close to indifference. So Risuru is gonna go in C. I apologize, Risuru. This tier rank means nothing at the end of the day. So another trio is next. Number 72, Ru Gakuen. I feel indifference towards this trio. I do. I'm gonna be honest. I want to like knock these out. I am hitting a wall. I would like to knock these out. Don't look at my tabs in this window. I was gonna watch the Zenless Zone Zero stuff right after this. No, we have to move on. I need a dinner after this. Okay, number 83 is the 7 Silly Dwarves. I'm putting them in C because I think they're goofy. These should have been the dwarves they put in the live action Snow White movie. It would be so out of place, but it would have been so funny. Just work with me, all right? The 7 silly dwarves can go in C. I think they're fun. I do think they're fun. They're simple. The teeth on this one, the beige one, is kind of freaking me out a little bit, but they also kind of look like a Microsoft Paint drawing. So for that reason, they're staying in. I feel not indifference, but like a certain sense of comfort from these little guys that I definitely did not get from seeing the dwarves in the live action Snow White movie, which is unfortunate because they could have done a really good job with that. Anyways, next is number 75, Shinkezoku. I'm torn between C and B for this, so I'm gonna put you in C because I think you're cute, but your eyeballs kind of freak me out a little bit. So it's not indifference, but it's close. So you're going in C. I've been excited for this one. I know I said I like not a huge fan of the humanoid characters, but number 22, Show by Rock, I love these two so much. Again, it's the opposite vibe duo. It just gets me. So I'm putting Show by Rock in A because I want to see more of these characters. I want to buy merch immediately. So they're going in A. This is a newer character for me, but they're going in A. 87 is Sporting Bears. This is the Berenstein Bears. We talked about Mandela effects earlier. This is them, but I don't like them, so they're going in D. It's a vibe that I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm not. Maybe it's just a vibe. It's a vibe. The Sporting Bears have a similar vibe in my brain to the American Rainbow Bright Twins. And that's all I'm gonna say. Next is number 59, Strawberry King. I'm torn between, like, maybe we go a high or a low. I'm gonna put Strawberry King in C because it's goofy. The right fan art might get me, but I'd probably just scroll past. But I do think it's goofy and fun, and I like strawberries. So Strawberry King is going in C. Another classic next, number 34, the Sugar Bunnies. I think the Sugar Bunnies are kind of mid for the same reason I don't like Bonbon Ribbon, is that it's just like very like cute. It's like too cutesy, like almost like a predictable cutesy. And I don't love the predictable cutesiness of it. So I think I'm gonna put them up here with Bonbon Ribbon in C. It's a personal preference thing. This whole thing is personal preference. Okay, number 69, Sugar Minute, I think. And I know I've been saying this whole spiel about things being too cutesy, but I actually really like these two. I do really like these two, and I think maybe it's because the eyes are pink or something. It's just something different. I don't know, but I am gonna put these two in B. I like these two better. And the reason why I put the Sugar Bunnies in C is because I knew I wanted to put the other two in, so. Number 90, Sweet Coron is a little bumblebee. I think I'm gonna put you in B. This is my first time seeing Sweet Coron, but I love them. I love the bee. It's actually quite cute, and there's a dog barking outside, so that's fun. Anyways, number 77 is Taraguma no Landry. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with a high C for you, cause not a fave, but they are cute. I think a high C makes sense in my brain. I can't explain why, but a high C makes sense. Number 79 is what I've been waiting for because I love red pandas. Tanarikuma. You are going in A immediately. Oh, I dragged the wrong one. You'll probably also go in A, but Tenorikuma, I want to see more of this one. I love red pandas, and this is a red panda with little heart on its ear. That's so cute. I want more of this character immediately. Okay, number 78, the Runabouts. It's a literal dump truck, and I'm putting it in B because it's goofy. I can't see myself retweeting art of this or buying merch of it. But I might retweet some stuff. This is goofy. It's one of the ones that's like, you're goofy and I like you. So you're going in B when you probably should go in C. Same thing with the fish head. I was like, you should probably go in D, but you're goofy, so I'm gonna put you in C. It's the goofiness buff. I love a little goofy character. What can I say? Okay, number 71 is the vaudeville duo. Interesting. I don't want to get into that. I'm gonna put them in D. I don't like the humanoid one, all right? I don't like him as much. We'll just leave it at that. Number 40 is Tiny Chum. Tiny Chum, I also want to put in A. I like bears. What can I say? And this is a classic little Tiny Chum. I'm really trying to speed run these last ones. I've been here for almost an hour. Okay, 84 is Tiny Poem. I don't hate you. I'm gonna put you in C. I know I've said I don't like the humanoid ones, but I don't hate Tiny Poem. I think it's because it has a very stylized design. So there's that. 9 is Tuxedo Sam, and I'm putting Tuxedo Sam in A. I love Tuxedo Sam. I have merch of Tuxedo Sam. I seek out merch of Tuxedo Sam. It's basic, but I love that. So Tuxedo Sam is going in A. 20, another classic, Usahana. Usahana, I'm gonna put in B, because this is another one where I'm like, I would rather have My Melody merch, quite frankly. I'd rather have My Melody, but Usahana is one that shows up quite a bit, I think, with My Melody stuff, because they're both like bunnies. And I think Usahana is cute, so I'm gonna put Usahana in B. I actually really like Usahana. I could actually, you know what? I can see them going in. We'll go high B. Go high B for Usahana. Number 64, Umeya Zakaten. I know I said I don't like the humanoid ones, but I'm just gonna, like, you can't give Grandma a D. Grandma needs at least a C. She's cute, okay? 73, We Are Dinosaurs. I don't love this one, so I'm putting it in D for dinosaur. Number 76, Winky Pinky. I do like Winky Pinky, and I'm gonna put Winky Pinky in B. Yes, Winky Pinky is going in B, and I would give them an A if their dress wasn't giving me a little bit of a headache. So, okay. Number 15, Wish Me Mel. This is my first time seeing this character, and I immediately B. They're going in B. I love the design. Yeah, B. I could almost put this one. We have a trend here at the top of B. It's like all bunnies or bunny adjacent characters. And I don't think anyone is surprised seeing my number 1, quite frankly. Number 26, I did not know this was his own character, Yoshikitty. It's like alt Hello Kitty. And I'm putting alt Hello Kitty in A. Like alt Hello Kitty has to go in A, right? I think so. And 60, Zashikibuta, which is just a pig. And I like you though, so I'm gonna put you in B. And also there's like room there. This is gonna make a really good screenshot for the thumbnail of this video. But that is all 90 of 2025 Sanrio character ranking characters ranked. Totally, I was gonna make a joke about it being entirely unbiased, but this is totally 200% biased to the end of the day. So now that we've done that, I'm actually going to vote. I need to find My Melody again. Actually, we're gonna go to the sort by entry because Melody is higher up at 6. Yeah, I think it's in order. I do think it's in order. I'm happy for Pochaco. I am. Anyways, I am voting for My Melody. Oh, you have to, ooh, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I don't want to dox myself when I'm voting for this. We voted for My Melody! I voted. Guys, where's my sticker? It gives character recommendations. Funny, where did I put Bunny and Maddie? Didn't I put them in D? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The other next 2 recommendations are Mimi, which I put Mimi in C. Patty and Jimmy, which were the American Rainbow Bright twins, I put in D. This is so interesting. Strawberry King I put in C, but it was like a good C. Same thing with Tiny Poem. Little Twin Stars are one of my A's, as well as Tuxedo Sam. It's Cherry Chums. It is Cherry Chums. Where did I put Cherry Chums? I put Cherry Chums in D, and the Silly Dwarves I also put in C. Yeah, these recommendations aren't that great. Not the greatest recommendations, but I did say my aesthetic tends to lean more towards Kuromi vibes, whereas My Melody is my favorite character. But Kuromi's like a really close second there. But yeah, this is the final product here. I should probably save this so I can use it in the thumbnail. I did in fact save the thing. And now I can flex on Twitter that I voted. So I will link both the tier maker list and the actual character voting down below if you do want to vote. It was actually quite fun, and honestly the tier list was fun too. I don't know if I would have done the tier list if I wasn't doing it for content though. There is that, but if you really like doing tier lists, this was pretty fun. Especially honestly, truly, the speed round at the end was pretty fun. We went through 90 of these in like an hour. So I think that's pretty productive if you ask me. That is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. If there's other things you think I should rank in the future, let me know. Send me tier ranking links on Twitter and I'll consider it. Also, if you voted, I'm curious who you voted for. Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. But as always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. Like I said, if you don't like these rankings, argue with a wall. This doesn't matter. We're living on a floating rock and all that. But I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!